Hi Pisces, welcome to your weekly energy check-in on what you most need to know moving forward this week. I do not have any Pisces in my chart. My birth chart is crazy. You're supposed to have a little bit of everything. I have double and triple placements at the top of my chart and like nothing at the bottom of my chart. It's like the ocean in Finding Nemo when he leaves the reef. It's like I knew I was a weirdo. So I don't have any Pisces placements, Aries placements, Capricorn placements, or Aquarius placements. So welcome to your check-in. Everything you need to know about me is below in the description of this video, including how to get a hold of me for a personal reading. It will be just you and me in a Zoom reading like this, and I record it and I let you keep it forever and ever and ever. Please assign genders and energies as you wish. Tarot was made a long time before you and me. It is all about energy evolvement through the Fool's Journey, which you can Google. If you do not like shuffling, just fast forward. If the shoe doesn't fit, don't wear it. Every reading is not going to be for you, and that's okay. Please help the algorithm out with your likes, shares, and subscribes. I've appreciated them so much. It helps get the message out to other Pisces. So let's get into this, Pisces. Okay. Please share with me, what are the overall and most significant things that Pisces must know this week? Please, Spirit, what are the overall and most significant things Pisces must know this week? Please, Spirit. Ooh. All right, Pisces, bottom of the deck. I think we had this for you like a couple of weeks ago. So if this is a continuation, woo. So you have the Lover's card, and the Lover's card is usually about a moral choice, and a significantly moral choice because this is a major arcana card. A lot of people see this as a twin flame card for the twin flame journey, which you are welcome to Google. I am a coach on that, and I do specific readings on twin flames. Just be careful about assigning that label to anything, because the twin flame journey is not about abuse of any kind, cheating of any kind. And so, just because this is showing up for you does not mean you need to attach yourself to a human being because you heard about the twin flame journey and this came up for you. It could be a higher level soul connection for sure, but you have free will, okay? And the twin flame journey is very much about that. And, your twin might not get it together this lifetime. Some karmic lessons take more than one lifetime, depending on how much they racked up, and a lot of times twins can get distracted and forget what they're here to do, and they make different choices. Typically, this is a great love union card, higher level soul connection indication, coming together. It's a love card. Definitely usually means a moral choice for me. Okay. So let's get into this, and I'm going to see if I can bring it down a little bit so you can see a little bit of what I do. Oh, and we are using the Light Seers Tarot deck. I get my decks off of Etsy if I don't get them somewhere in person. Okay, so just remember this moral choice or whatever you're assigning it to mean is permeating the deck or the reading, okay? And it's like the baseline for which we are talking about. So in your overall energy, you have the Seven of Cups, okay? The Seven of Cups is all about choices. In a typical tarot card, they have like snakes and jewels and, you know, so there's all kinds of different options, and not all of the options are great. So you have to be careful with what you're choosing. And then the advice on this card is typically like, all right, you need to make a choice here, because otherwise destiny is going to make the choices for you. And in the world, everybody has options. So, you know, options can be removed by other people because they choose something else because you're taking so long or whatever, however it works. I get this card a lot when I feel overwhelmed and I don't know what to do, and I have to take things like a little bit at a time all day long. Stuff like that. So let's keep going. Because, I mean, we already have a moral choice, right? So I'm not shocked that you're overwhelmed and making a choice. It's not shocking. Not a shock. Okay, so in your difficulties, we have the Ten of Swords. And the Ten of Swords can be about betrayal. I get this card when I mess up with my money, and it's like, oh my God, you know, it can be that kind of like, you know, the Ten of Swords in a typical deck, it's like this person on the ground with 10 swords in their deck. So typically it can be about backstabbing or betrayal. A lot of time for me, it also, if it's not like that, oh my God, this is unbelievable mistake I made with money, or whatever, it could be like a relationship, it can be anything that gives you that like, oh my God, this can't get worse. This is like, dang near traumatic, you know. It's also, can also be just like done, you know, like I'm done. So that's what it means for me a lot. But it when I'm reading for other people or like, you know, relationships and how significant others have treated me, this comes a lot like when they've betrayed me, like they're done, they're done, and there's some deception going on. So you're having some difficulties with an ending or a betrayal that feels pretty significant at this time. In your past energy, you have the Temperance. So the Temperance card is about the blending of energies. So like hot and cold, light and dark, things like that. So tempering, right? It is also known as a guardian angel card. So it's probably hard to see properly with the lighting. I'll try and tilt it. You see like there's this halo in his wings. And so it's also a nod, a guardian angel nod, okay? They're here. So in addition to your recent past, we have the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands is the Wounded Warrior card. And the song I associate with that is I get knocked down, but I get up again. So it's about, wanting to let your guard down. It's also about one thing happening after another. Like in one day, you stub your toe, lose your car keys, forget your passport, your flight's delayed, and it's just like all day. Or it can be like a month or years of this kind of stuff being like, are you serious? Are you like, you almost don't want to say what else because something else happens, right? And so I think in the past, we've been tempering that energy, and we might have had some divine influence assisting us with, that kind of stuff happening, and one thing happening after another. And hopefully for us, it's coming to an end, right? Right now, your goal is the Hangman. And so the Hangman is about seeing things from different angles. It is also about the divine stepping in and like spiritual awakenings a little bit. It's also about releasing things and things being in a pause. So right now your goal is to look at things from different perspectives and to pause and reflect while you're doing that, because a different solution comes when you're seeing it from a different angle, right? In the near future, we have the Emperor. And the Emperor is the masculine energy in the twin flame union. So he's the divine masculine, and the Empress is the divine feminine. So this is also an Aries card. He is the embodiment of all the kings. So he's the King of Swords, the King of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the King of Wands. He's all of them. He is the man. He usually represents stability, authority, fatherhood, spouse, significant other. And that is in your near future. You see yourself, which this is very interesting, in the Seven of Swords energy. So typically I would say, the Seven of Swords is all about lying, cheating, stealing, deception, scapegoating, throwing people under the bus, that kind of stuff. And it's interesting that you see yourself in this energy. So it could very well be in the light energy, when we're being strategic and calculating out something, having an exit plan, keeping our plans to ourselves. So like if you're planning a birthday party, or, you're like, I need to get a divorce, so I need to be really careful about what I'm doing and keep it to myself, that kind of a thing. So that is kind of how you're seeing yourself right now. Or you see yourself as the family scapegoat. That's entirely possible. Yep. 100%. Friends, family, co-workers see you in the Ten of Cups energy. The Ten of Cups is about happily ever after, white picket fence, all your cups being filled in life. It is like the most evolved energy in the cup suit. Definitely about love, definitely about family. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so your guidance is the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands is about winning. It's about public recognition. Possibly somebody being your trophy. It's success. It's always a yes card. I get this card a lot when people post things on publicly on, social media and things like that. So it can be recognition for work well done, things like that. And so with it, beside the Emperor can be a boss or an authority figure, things like that. So you could have public recognition or recognition for a job well done by a boss at work. It could also be, this divine masculine is your trophy and you won, that kind of a thing. So take what resonates, leave the rest behind, but claim your victory is your guidance, okay? Your outcome right now is the 8 of Swords. So you really are in your head. The song I associate with this card is the zombie song, in your head, zombies. So you are super duper in your head about something, and it's a mental block. It's not a real thing, whatever it is. So usually this is actually a decent card, but the typical card is like a girl being bound and trapped by swords, but really she could just wiggle out of her binds and walk out of the sword. So it's just in her head that she's trapped at all. It's like, you're not trapped, just walk forward, So in this card, in the mirror, if you're looking in her mirror, she's all trapped and these crows are doing stuff to her and oh my God. But the reality is there's nothing. There's absolutely nothing there. It's just what you see. It's not what the world sees, okay? So it is really good that your goal is to see things from a different way and get some perspective and pause on that, because you are clearly not seeing what everybody else is seeing right now. You're seeing things the way you're seeing them. So in order for these mental blockages to be removed, I'm so glad you were like open and your goal is to get a different perspective, because there's some sort of win and victory out here, and it involves, stability, masculine, all authority, fatherhood, significant other, there's some kind of win with that for you here. If you make the choice and get out of your head and see things from a different perspective and let your guard down. Okay. So, let's see here. Let's see. What can we find out? Like, what kind of advice can we get moving forward? Let's see. This looks pretty romantic, and it looks like a soul connection. So I'm going to use the Soulmate Edition deck, and the cards look like this. Perfect match. Get out of your head, Pisces. Good grief. It's just a random card. Get out of your head, Pisces. Get out of your head. Get out of your head. Get out your head. Get out your head. Get out your head. Okay. All right. Spirit, please share with me, what is some overall most significant advice for Pisces at this time? Please, Spirit, please share with me, what is some overall significant advice for Pisces at this time? Spirit, what does Pisces most need to know about the situation? Please, Spirit. What does Pisces moving in together. Is that the decision? Is that the big decision? Aww. Aww, that is a big decision. That is. I get it. I get it. Just know, like, it's stable. You win, okay? Oh, no wonder everybody sees you like this. Oh, look at you. Okay, first card out. Feeling nervous. Aww. Stay together. Deeper commitment. I have never seen so many good cards come out, Pisces. Like, I'm losing it. I am losing it right now, Pisces, for you. Betrayal. So, feeling nervous because we'll keep going, but it's going over betrayal. So, there was some sort of betrayal. Obviously, we saw the ten of swords, and that is like something that's a problema, right? Okay, thoughts of marriage. These cards are usually mean or like ambiguous. Okay, stay together and thoughts of marriage. Moving in together. Okay. Make the first move. Yeah, so definitely victory. So, and that's going over a deeper commitment. So if you want a deeper commitment, it's going to take, and you hear those sirens outside. Usually sirens mean Archangel Michael are like, is around protecting people. So deeper commitment, make the first move, Pisces. I feel like this reading's over now. 2222 on the clock. All 4 2s right then when I said that. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I like it. Wow, Pisces, like you had a reading that was off the chain a couple of weeks ago, I think. Oh, I forgot to show you. Hidden hearts. Hidden heart secrets. All right. If I don't get my decks in person, I get them off Etsy. Okay. Please, Spirit, please share with me, what does Pisces person feel towards Pisces at this time? Please, Spirit, please share with me. What is Pisces person overall and most significant feelings towards Pisces at this time? Please, Spirit, please share with me. Yes, Pisces person. Most significant feelings towards Pisces. What are Pisces feelings? And feelings towards Pisces at this time. Please, Spirit, show me. Pisces person. Shallow, hollow, empty, boredom. So this is very Four of Cups. So if you want to look up the Four of Cups card, it's about boredom, reevaluating, just him ha. So your person, I mean, and Four of Cups is also about not seeing what's in front of you or what's happening or knowing. So They have no idea you feel this way. Karma, consequences, cause and effect, depths. So just know, like, these energies can flip back and forth. So your person might feel like they're going through some karma right now. Or this kind of, if it was, it might have been a karmic relationship last time. Family, fertility, parenthood, pregnancy. So we have the divine masculine showing up. The divine feminine is definitely about fertility and pregnancy. And then also you have the 10 of Cups, which is family. Family card and happily ever after. Releasing, letting go, moving on, walking away. So let's keep going and see where they're going with this, but it could be releasing whatever that 10 of Swords energy is. And this can definitely be about releasing as well. Clarity, truth, intentions, honesty, and it's going right over karma, so that can be very Ace of Swords energy if you like comparing things. So there's some clarity on karma or karmic behavior, if this was a karmic relationship or not, what the karmas were. Resistance, secret admirer, suppressing, timid. And that's going over family, fertility, and parenthood. Hold on. So it could be secretly they want a family with you, right? That they would love to be a parent. They would love to be family. They just, I would say, secret admirer is more like Page of Cups, and even more, Page of Cups would be a more positive way, and then Page of Swords would be a little more negative way, but I feel both. So it's like they're standing back, wishing, hoping, dreaming, with this secret admirer feeling about wanting to have a family, being a parent. If you're not already like that, like if you guys were a family, they're wanting it back secretly. If you're not like that yet, that's what they want with you. Okay. One day. So someday, somewhere, another time. So one day, and that's going right over releasing, letting go, moving on, walking away. So hopefully sometime soon y'all can figure out how to release this. Just remember, like, they don't know, like, how you're feeling. That's, like, permeating this thing, right? So they're very Four of Cups. They just think they're, like, in karma, standing back, hoping for their family coming one day, releasing some of this karma, getting clarity on the karma, stuff like that. So just remember, they don't know how you feel. What might they say? Okay, this deck can hurt your feelings, so just be prepared. Can stab you in the heart sometimes, these message decks, okay? Please, Spirit, please share with me. What does Pisces person, what are the overall most significant things that Pisces person wants to say to them? Pisces. Please, Spirit, please share with me. What are the overall most significant things that Pisces person wants to say to Pisces at this time? Please. What does Pisces person say? Oh, I forgot to show you. It's the Love Oracle by Andromeda Skies. Okay. Please, Spirit. What is Pisces? I'm going to say to Pisces at this time. Please, Spirit. I need time. Okay, but just remember, they're like Four of Cups. They have no idea. Like, they might be in their little timeout right now. First card out. I feel like I'm not good enough for you. I don't know what I want. Please be patient with me. I feel like I ruined everything. So that could be that Ten of Swords, betrayal, something traumatic happened that messed everything up and sabotaged it. And that's going over. I feel like I'm not good enough for you, right? I feel like I'm not good enough for you. I ruined everything. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. That's very Ten of Swords, trust me. I feel like I can't give you what you need, which is going over. I don't know what I want, right? So that's very Seven of Cups energy. So you both could kind of be like, you could be, and this is how mirroring works. Like when you see another reader say, you're mirroring each other, and you're like, what does that mean? Okay, well, for you, it means, oh my God, I'm so overwhelmed. I don't know what to do. I want to move in with this person. I want a commitment. I think they're my higher level soul connection. I'm making all these plans, you know, strategically to move forward so that we can go and we can do this, but I'm in my head about it. And I need a better perspective on this. And then they're like the same energy, but they're like, I don't know what I want. I don't think I can give you what you need. I don't even know what's going on with them. I feel like I ruined everything. You know, it's the same energy. There is so much I want to tell you. So please be patient with me. There is so much I want to tell you. So, you know, like I said, everybody has choices. Everybody has stuff going on. Everybody has options, you know, and your person is no different. You know, they're going through this thing. They're going through stuff, you know. They're going through stuff. So if you haven't communicated like how you're feeling, Pisces, and they're in this like, I have no idea, I'm in my own space, I'm in my own head, you know, they're in their head thinking like it's over, probably, basically. And then you're in your head, there's a dog. You're in your head like, let's bring this together. Whoosh. Both in your head, both experiencing the exact same energy, which is mirroring, but it's opposite ends of the spectrum. Okay, so just take anything my dog does as confirmation. Actually, I know what's happening. 1 second. Sorry, she's in here with me, and I tried to get her to come in here with me, but she wouldn't come in. Okay, so let's get a single piece of advice for you to move forward this week, Pisces. From the Miracle deck, you can usually grab one. Now she's chewing a cookie. You can usually get one card from this deck, and it's good. Like, you don't have to do one of these 20 or 30 minute readings. All right. Please, Spirit, please share with me What is one single most significant piece of advice that Pisces can carry with them throughout the week and on this situation? Please, Spirit. And what is one single overall piece of advice for Pisces on this situation they can carry with them the rest of the week? Please, Spirit, please share with me. What is one single most significant piece of advice that Pisces can carry with them on their journey this week in regard to this situation? Well, I like it. I mean, okay, your card is sacred sexuality, okay? And it's really pretty. So, sex, when it is a vehicle for love, is holy. It should be deepening of communication, not a substitute for it. Sex that is sacred as a marriage of hearts. So I don't know if I messed that up, but sex, when it's a vehicle for love, is holy. It should be deepening. It should be a deepening of communication, not a substitute for it. Sex that is sacred is a marriage of hearts. Yeah. I mean, this is like, I love this card. Whenever I first saw it, I saw it on Instagram and social media and things like that, and I just was like, yeah, like, that is what it is. You know, that is 100% what it is and how it should feel and what it looks like, you know, what you think it looks like. You know. So, you know, Pisces, if you think this is your person and you're a higher level soul connection and you are wanting to move in together and this is in your head, just know you both are marrying each other, but you're marrying each other opposite ways. Like, you're like, let's get together. And then they're like, I think this is over. And so, under the right circumstances, this solves a lot of things. It solves a lot of problems, right? It's a coming together, right? So, that's what I have for you this week, Pisces. You lucky person, you lucky collective. Say hi. If you would like a personal reading with me, check out the description below. Please help with your likes, shares, and subscribes so other Pisces can get this happily ever after enjoyable message as well. Have a great week.